Urban renewal is the process of taking underutilised or dormant parts of our city, the brownfield areas, the greyfield areas, whatever you want to call them, and turning them into economically vibrant places to work, live and to visit. Cities produce about 80% of GDP and productivity gains for our society, and we need to continue to build on our communities that exist in those areas. Melbourne, and in particular Melbourne's Docklands area, is a world leader in sustainability. We have the greatest collection of Green Star rated buildings in the Southern Hemisphere in Melbourne's Docklands, and I was delighted only this week to be with the Minister for Planning, Matthew Guy, at the opening of the latest one of those buildings, Melbourne Water's new headquarters on La Trobe Street. Sustainability though is more than just about the environment. It's about having resilient communities too, and it's about having the sort of places that we all want to be in, and that's a real focus of my organisation, Places Victoria. Melbourne's up-and-coming suburb would have to be Fisherman's Bend. I'd be very biased saying that, of course, given it's one of our key projects that we're running on behalf of the state government. Fisherman's Bend is 240 hectares of land south of the Westgate Freeway, and it will become home to a large number of people, but also provide a range of new job opportunities and places for businesses to accommodate in there. It's about taking some of those sites that are down there today, where we know that there's very low numbers of jobs on a per hectare basis, and creating new opportunities for new housing and for new jobs and new green open spaces for people to actually have recreation and other uses in that area. I'm looking forward to Fisherman's Bend being talked about in 30 and 40 years when it's finished, about one of those great ideas that came along and changed the face of Melbourne for the better. I've been privileged in my career to work for some amazing leaders in the private sector, and I've learned an awful lot from some of the captains of industry, working alongside of people like Don Morley, who was Executive Director of Finance at Western Mining in its heyday. I've been privileged to also spend a large part of my career at National Australia Bank, and I saw Don Argus and Frank Scicuto working there, and people like Mike Pratt, who perhaps not as widely known. And Mike Pratt was a great example of that service value chain and understanding that customers were absolutely critical to the success of organisations, and embedding that as a cultural element within the organisation. I think you can learn from great leaders and aspire to actually really understand what makes them tick. And the thing that I've discovered is that most of them have a really driven sense of purpose behind them, which is greater than just shareholder returns. That's what I think makes a great leader. Leadership Victoria provides outstanding development opportunities for Places Victoria's staff. We've been very privileged to have a number of our team participate in the Williamson program through the selection process, which is unbelievably competitive, and we're really proud that we've been able to provide that opportunity for a number of our staff. We intend to keep doing that in the future. We really believe in that program.